Hello, I'm Derek Baltman, and for my honors project, I decided to do what is a socially important product to society, and for this I chose the iPhone 1. Now, what is social importance? Social importance, or social product, is something that benefits the largest number of people in the largest possible way, such as clean air, clean water, healthcare, literacy, communications, access to internet even could work for it. Now, the history of the iPhone, and why I'm saying the history of the iPhone is because to really know why it's socially important, you need to know the history of it. Now, the iPhone, at least the software for the iPhone, really came about. Actually, I should probably go even further back. The original vision, I guess, or the dream for the iPhone by Steve Jobs was in 1999, in which he dreamed of a touchscreen phone that would allow people to see really and get into, I guess, the future is what he really wanted. Now, the software for the iPhone came about after, around, I think it was like 2000, Steve Jobs left Apple and started his own company, a computer software development company called Next. Now, they were very big and very expensive, very cumbersome, and very experimental software and hardware designs. Now, when Apple reacquired Next in around 2004-ish, they got ownership, I should say, of a piece of software that would eventually go on to become the iPhone. Now, the actual phone itself, the project for it, started in 2005 under the code name Project Purple 2. Now, what Project Purple 1 is, I have no idea. But Apple teamed up with Cellular Wireless, which is now part of AT&T, to produce the iPhone. Now, what I should say, made it so much of a revolutionary design? The first was the touchscreen. Never been done before. At least I should say, never been done on something so small, something so compact. Not only that, but it gives you full internet access, which until that time was really the realm of desktop computers and, well, miniature iPads, really. And for something this small, be able to not only connect to the internet, but give you a compass, the weather, time, maps, emails, being able to call someone, even getting video and music playability, heck, even getting YouTube, made it, well, revolutionary, like I said. In fact, this was the advent of the microcomputer. It's really the start of the craze, I should say, for microcomputing, about everything getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, why is this product of social importance? To really understand it, we have to go back to when the iPhone first came out sale. Now, the first iPhone sold like crazy. And it set, I think, the record, if I'm not mistaken, at least at that time, for the fastest selling product, at least in the technology product, I should say, in the US. And it started the craze of buying the new smartphone every year after year after year, which today makes Apple billions each year. Not only that, it allowed unparalleled communication and access to the internet and something the size of, well, a piece of bread. Not even. It changed the face of the communication and tech industry. And going into the microcomputing, without the iPhone, it wouldn't be where it is. Not only that, but take Apple, for example. They were a failing company. They truly were before the iPhone came out. When the iPhone came out, they recovered brilliantly, I should say. In fact, not only that, but Microsoft owes its continued existence to the iPhone. What I mean by that is, around when the iPhone came out, 2005, 2006, Microsoft was under investigation for being a monopoly by the government. Because Apple, their only competitor up to that point, was failing. When the iPhone came out and it revitalized Apple, all of a sudden Microsoft continued to exist and wasn't a monopoly, so they wouldn't be split up like we saw with Standard Oil back in the 20th century. So without the iPhone, the modern tech industry would be drastically different. Not only would we probably not have Apple, but Microsoft itself would be split into hundreds and hundreds of different companies. I mean, it changed the face of computing everywhere. I thank you for your time. Goodbye.